welcome to Movie the Needle, a podcast where a pair of amateurs haphazardly dissect classics, mashups, and some films that only one of us likes. My name's Simon, and I'm in our shed with my good friend Carl, where we'll be spewing all kinds of positivity and praise on what in our minds is an absolute classic. This week, we do it again, as another mix-up sees young Kevin in a different city to his family at Christmas, where he re-encounters the sticky bandits. ABH and angels with even filthier souls ensue. It's Home Alone 2.
So I know we've already done a bit of this, but how many decorations can you spot?
Right. Well, this was a fun game when I walked in, because first of all, I noticed that you tidied, which apparently you said you did last week.
Yeah, I did a week ago. Yeah. And by the way, you came in and remarked that, you've been busy.
Yeah, but specifically, I noticed that you had two books that were turned the right way up and sort of stacked in a nice...
Yeah, there's 3 books.
Nice. Well, I can only see 2 from here. But anyway, then I started to notice the little touches. So what I've noticed first, I think, was... I can't remember now. Was it the coasters? Did I notice the coasters? So we've got some Home Alone coasters, Home Alone Christmas coasters. They're nice.
Yeah, they're cool.
Like them quite a lot.
Yeah.
Then I noticed the Home Alone, You Filthy Animal, and Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. Yeah. Little banner, what do you call them? Banner things? Garland
banner,
things? Yeah. So they're cool. We've got Marv, we've got Harry, we've got Kevin, again over there. Then I saw Polar Express, little sign up there as well.
Yeah.
And not Christmassy, but we have got the Back to the Future Out of Time license plate that has appeared. Was that anything? Did I spot anything else? I can't remember.
I don't think you spotted anything else, but there are more things to spot.
Oh, what have I missed?
Now, of course, you've got the Muppets Christmas Carol plaque up there. That's not entirely new, but it is.
That was there. Yeah, we've seen that.
It wasn't
previously.
there. It was
not
on
there.
the table.
We've seen it previously.
Yeah. But no,
yeah.
there are other things.
Okay.
I think you'll have to divert your attention towards the tree.
Towards the tree, yeah. I'm looking at the tree. It's very Christmassy in here, folks. Just to give you it looks like Christmas has not spewed everywhere, but just like coughed up.
Yeah.
In various
There's
places.
a few fur balls here and there.
Yeah. I can't see anything immediately film related on the tree from this angle. Should I be able to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
More than one thing.
I mean, there's candy canes on the tree. There's baubles. Is it a bauble? Is it? What's that? There's like some sort of... is that the... is that the National Lampoon's...
Christmas Vacation?
Christmas Vacation thing?
RV?
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Yeah. RV,
not just the RV will you find on that tree. If you take your eyes up and to the left...
I can't see that. Hold on. I need to move it.
You'll see Uncle Eddie saying the shit is full.
Yeah.
Around here we've got the car with the Christmas tree. Yeah. And then we've got the house lit up down there. And then somewhere down there we've got, what's his name? Rusty, is it? The kid?
Sure.
Plugging the lights in.
Is there a dead cat anywhere?
No, there's no dead cat. There is one more thing on there, and it relates to today's film.
Home Alone 2.
No less. It is right in your angle, if you like, your vista.
I'm obviously just blind then. That's good.
I mean, from where I'm
the
sitting...
turtle doves.
Whoa, there we go.
Oh, the turtle doves. The twin pair of turtle doves.
And they are actually
to the
2 separate decorations, so, you know...
You're going to give one to me?
If you were someone special... If you were someone special...
Oh, that's so nice, Carl. Thanks so much.
If you were someone special... Sorry, I've got the emphasis wrong there, haven't I? If you were someone special, you could be taking away one of those today.
Oh. Well,
but never mind.
Oh, well, that's, both lovely and upsetting.
There we go. And of course, for when we do get to unveil the ale, we once again will be drinking out of the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Elk, moose, whatever you want to call them, glasses. Lovely.
I mean, are they not reindeer?
Yeah, that's one. I mean, pertinently, yes, they are reindeer.
Yeah. I like the Christmas elk, though.
Yeah, well, do you know what it is? I think that's how they're listed on AliExpress. Other outlets are available.
Very good. Well, very good. I'm enjoying the Christmasiness in here. And as you know, Christmas is fast approaching, Carl, and we are hosting Christmas for the first time this year. Every other year we have been elsewhere, apart from COVID, where You're
just on your own.
Woke up on Christmas Day and then went somewhere for the allocated 2 hours or whatever we had for
I mean, I think that was a self-imposed rule. I think you're outing yourself for disliking your family here.
Well, to be fair, not my family. So anyway, in a house very much set up for maximum, I would say, 4 people. We are going to be housing more than 4 people, not loads more.
How many people you got?
So we're going to be having 7 on the day, and only five like sleeping over, we think, unless people are crashing over. But yeah, we've got to consider,
Lovely.
You've got to consider sleeping arrangements. You've got to consider eating arrangements. Our kitchen is always cold, so worried about keeping the food warm. We've got a gluten-free person to think about. This is a lot of work for Emma to do single-handedly.
Yeah. Oh dear, very good.
Anything new with you?
No. We've only just recorded an episode, so I used all my chit-chat up on that.
Fair enough.
And I didn't have a lot then either, to be honest, because I've been doing nothing but working, annoyingly busy, and decorating the house, which is coming on to a 2-week process now. I've very nearly finished, and then I can put all of the empty boxes and tubs back in the attic and then tidy the house, which I am so looking forward to.
On the taking the decorations down thing, you very much the 12th day of Christmas thing?
Not strictly. I mean, we do aim for that, but it just depends what we've got on.
Fair enough. Okay, well, in that case, Carl, it only leads us to one thing. We've got to fill these L cup.
We unveil these Christmas mooses.
Unveil the Christmas ale.
Hang on, last year, what was the Christmas faux pas last year?
I don't know. I can't
like
remember
a Christmas
a year
fucking
ago.
duck or something like that.
No, that was the rooster.
The Christmas rooster.
And then I found one.
That was it. Then you did find a Christmas rooster.
I found one in a butcher's, a Christmas rooster. So if I walk around, there's a fucking elk. It's all dressed up for Christmas in a couple of weeks. I'll know someone has listened to this podcast and just completely bunkered me.
How did we get to Christmas roost?
It's because it was a game, and it was guessing the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, Christmas iconography. Oh, rooster. Oh yeah, Christmas rooster. Yeah.
I remember it well now. It will come back to me. Anyway, beer. We like beer.
Yeah.
It sounds like we've had enough already, to be honest. But there we go. Oh.
It doesn't just sound like it, it's fucking accurate as well. This is from Love Lane Brewery.
Ooh.
This is Santa's Big Red Steady On.
All right.
I Steady On. P Steady On. A. This is Santa's Big Red IPA.
Excellent. Hand me the moose.
Could be a yak, couldn't it? What's a yak look like? Christmas yak.
I've got too many things going on here.
Snuffy.
Clearly not. Oh.
Right, here we go. Oh, spilt it all over the fucking moose's face.
Yeah, it's red. It's red, all right. Big and red. All right, I've got to remember what the fuck I say here. Right, okay. Ready? It's such a ridiculous thing.
What's the matter?
Nothing. You don't look ridiculous. It's fine. Are we recording?
We are.
Oh, fuck. Right. Okay, well, let's introduce the film for today, which is, of course, Home Alone 2, our classic for the month. But before we get to what we think about the film, we're just going to rank us on the simple 5-point scale. But what is the simple 5-point scale, you say? Well, we either really like it, we like it, we're ambivalent, we don't like it, or we really don't like it. So, Carl, where are you on this simple 5-point scale for Home Alone 2?
Well, this will come as a surprise to no one, I am sure, but I really like this film.
I also really like this film. Now, Carl, there will be people out there that say this is a derivative and just a repeat of the first Home Alone, but in a different location.
Absolutely. And I do want to talk... Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. No, I do want to talk a little bit later about comparing the two, because there are only two. As everyone knows.
It's definitely not 6.
Yeah. This one is my favourite. I probably did watch this one more as a kid, possibly even saw it first.
Oh, wow, that would be weird.
But it's great. It might even be my favourite Christmas film. We must get into ranking a list of Christmas films. We might.
Top 5 Christmas films, maybe.
Something like that, yeah. We'll get into the comparison later. To take it on its own merits, it hits all the right notes. It's funny. It's got the iconography. Harry and Marv are all-timers in terms of comic villains. And this one has that sprinkling of Curry and Schneider. Just great. Such a good time, this film. Such a good time.
Yeah, I mean, whilst there is some validity, that it is just a retread of the first film, I think this sequel is a delight. And as you say, it's on its own, watching it in isolation, it is fantastic fun. It hits the spot as a Christmas movie, and whilst there are some very similar story beats to the first one, in a lot of ways, I think this sequel actually elevates what was great about the first one, ups the humour, the scale, the fantastic cartoon violence. Does it lose points for lack of originality? Maybe, but I don't care. Yeah. Okay, let's kick things off with the production then, Carl. Where do you want to start?
It's not at the start of the film, but it's sort of at the start of the film proper. We've had the very, very limited setup, and it's the driving across the bridge as he goes into New York.
Yeah. Almost with his head just out the window, isn't it?
Yeah, head out the window. It's the montage. The song comes on, which I always think, because I guess maybe it starts with a similar note or bit of brass or whatever. I always think it's that Christmas, the snow's coming down. It's not that one, but it is by the same artist.
Oh, is it?
The song actually is called All Alone at Christmas, and it's written by Silvio Dante. Do you know who that is? No. That's the character name he plays in The Sopranos, but it's actually written by Stephen Van Zandt, he of the E Street band Little Steven. So a little bit of trivia for you there.
Well, very good.
But no, I love that scene. I love that montage. The sax intro to that hits just right. Made me wonder about my driving as a setup thing that I mentioned in Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. Do I love the driving, or do I just love the musical montage? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's both. Anyway, amazing. Fabulous looking movie, and I love that bit of it. That's when it really kicks off for me.
Yeah, and the music as a whole, I think, is fantastic. Really heavy on the Christmas. Re-hits a couple of the Home Alone classics in there, but it's also just hitting some really good Christmassy songs.
What you said, I think there's a better soundtrack on this one. Because it still has that Carol of the Bells motif. Exactly. It still has that, but there are more pop songs in this. There's more Christmas songs in this one.
Yes.
This is bigger.
Yeah. It doesn't have Jingle Bell Rock.
No.
But it does have other ones.
Yeah. Just bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it gets you right into that Christmassy feeling straight from the get-go, as in when he's in New York, straight from that point. It gets you in. I want to go even earlier in that, from the opening title sequence. The snowy introduction with the Home Alone theme playing absolutely gets the Christmas feeling going straight away, and it sort of zooms out, and then New York skyline appears into it. But it's just got that going, and love it.
Well, it's very 90s, this film. Obviously, 1992.
Made in the 90s, yeah.
But I mean, the way they go big at everything, they commit to everything. There's some really big shots. Like, this is just a film about a kid getting stranded at Christmas, but there are some superb shots of New York, the skyline, the buildings, the park, and what have you, or like you're saying, the house or whatever.
And it was a great case because we went to New York last year for second time, but it was a lot of been there. Love doing that in movies.
Yeah.
And they even he goes to the top of the Twin Towers, doesn't he? And still seeing them now, especially like that in all their glory, looking over the whole of New York, gives it that sort of really hits home the fact that they aren't there as well.
Yeah, and to sort of pan back around to the music, the way that this film sort of goes after everything. So they're going to do a big ambitious shot. They're not just going to put a camera on the scene and have the two characters talk and do the lines. No. They're gonna set it up with some wonderful skylines. They're gonna put this big music in it. I mean, the bit where he meets the pigeon lady, there's like a zoom and a pan in that, and then there's this big ominous music over the top where they're really committing to classic 90s style. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go a bit over the top, but you're gonna like it. And it gives it this whole thing sort of like a real caper feel to it, as well. Really good, yeah, just really committing to it.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop there. Everything just looks fantastic in this like toy store. Like how good does the toy store look? Like how they've dressed that and set that up to make it look like every kid's wet dream. Annoyingly,
every kid's wet dream. By the way, not every kid's dream. No, they're just dreaming about Christmas. No. They're fucking wanking themselves to death thinking about Christmas. They're beside themselves with horniness. Go on out. Oh, I fucking love Christmas.
You misunderstand what a wet dream is.
Well,
not just furiously masturbating. That's not how it works.
All right, but they're of age. Let's be clear. And they're not just having a dream. No, they are ejaculating whilst thinking about Christmas. That's what we're going for, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah. That works. Annoyingly, though, that toy store, not real. Doesn't exist in New York. Wanted to go see it. Wanted to go there. Not a thing. Filmed in Chicago. Based on FAO Schwartz from Big, which is in New York, but has since moved and wasn't interested in going to see that. But yeah, how wonderful does that Toy Story look?
Well,
we'll find out tomorrow morning, won't we?
I personally had many an ejaculation thinking about, many a nocturnal emission thinking about that toy store.
Very good. The Plaza Hotel as well.
As well? You're doing that as well?
Not every kid's wanking off.
Right.
No, the Plaza Hotel looks incredible, looks luxurious.
Yeah.
It's every, and again, I think it's like, if you got a kid, if you got a young kid to go, what does a big grand hotel look like? It's that hotel. You got the bellboys.
And of course he gets welcomed in by a big cunt, doesn't he?
He does.
To carry on your wet dream.
He certainly does. Interestingly, that Trump cameo.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, well, was this different? The Trump cameo has been cut from the Canadian TV version. It was cut like innocently enough. It wasn't specifically done at Trump, but Trump obviously got very upset about it because he's a pathetic human being. But yeah, because it's so pointless and they had to trim like 7 minutes to make it fit the TV slot that they wanted. Of course, you'd get rid of that 7 seconds where it's just a complete, I own this hotel, you need to put me in the movie if you want to film here, douchebag. Anyway, the Pigeon Lady, actual character name.
Yes.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Couldn't give her a name? Fine. Her outfit is great. Like, you can almost smell her.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Yeah, it does. She said she had a horrible time filming.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there were real pigeons.
Fair enough, yeah.
And she basically said of the amount of takes that they had to do, she just found it a very, like, cold, wet, miserable existence on set. She ended up feeling very lonely.
Oh, well, it fits in with the character then.
Yeah. So.
Nice. Can I talk about the stunts and practical effects?
Oh, absolutely. I've got this note down.
Good stuff. So it's like the stunts and practical effects are like a Looney Tunes cartoon, right? It's all turned up to 11.
Yeah.
And I think it takes it even further than the first movie. The actual Home Alone style bit.
Well, I'm with you. What you said at the start. For me, we'll get into a full comparison. Maybe we'll sum up a bit later. But I think you can make the case for this one being the better of the two. I certainly prefer it. But one of the areas where it does surpass the first is the level of violence.
Yeah.
And the level of the shenanigans that they get.
Shenanigans, yeah.
Yeah, they really have ramped it up. And the practical effects and the stunt work that facilitate that, top tier.
Oh, it's cartoonish, brutal, and hilarious.
Yeah, but actually, so everything looks so real or cuts away at exactly the right second. Absolute top tier practical effects and stunt work. And again, this is a kid's Christmas film, you know, but that's the 90s though, isn't it? That's the 90s when they just
kids can just throw bricks at people.
We know it's a kid's Christmas film, but we'll just go do it properly, shall we? Because you know we're in a golden age of filmmaking. But yeah, superb.
Yeah, I mean you had like the electrocution practical effects bit, which is ridiculous.
Well, they've kind of borrowed that from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, right? There's a bit where there's a flash cut in the car. But it's a truly iconic bit of TV, that the electrocution bit, and Well, they do it. You do it twice, don't you? Because you get the 3 times electrocuted, then the hair, then the skeleton.
Yeah. The tool chest coming down the stairs, and then squishing them with the door against the wall, and their noses are just all completely
the crack
squish
afterwards.
And it's just so over the top, so cartoonish, but it's just so fun.
So I like, again, I've had this note on previous things. I like how they work the joke, right? So the paint cans are an obvious callback to the first one, and you have a bit of misdirection. You have a joke about, they know what's coming, and so they do the thing and they ham it up, and that's very good. But of course, no, there's a third one.
It's just the most brutal.
Yeah, the fucking bollard or whatever it is, and you hit that and you think that's very, very funny, and then they're laying there. And then they keep going because it bounces through the hole and S4. It hits them again. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, fantastic. And then you talked about the pigeons already, like the pigeon attack at the end. That's obviously been practically done as well. And it's just all this stuff which, nowadays would probably just be CG pigeons.
Oh, for sure.
Just going at them. Right? Yeah. Stuff of nightmares, though, by the way. Only thing that can make that worse is if it was seagulls.
You don't like seagulls?
Seagulls? Who likes seagulls? Look at the fuckers. They're like bigger than my dog.
Yeah.
Imagine them attacking.
They're pretty fucking hench, aren't they?
They are, yeah. You've seen the ones in Scarborough? Jeez. Like, they're basically there with a knife, just give me your chips. Give me them.
Yeah.
No. Terrifying creatures.
You ever been attacked by a seagull?
No.
My mum has.
Yeah? Did she bring it on?
We went into the site. We were in St Ives.
Oh, very nice.
And there are signs.
The Jamaica of the South English coast.
Yeah, it's lovely, St Ives. There are signs all over the place saying "Mind the seagulls." I can't remember exactly what they said, but it's along the lines of "They mean fucking business."
I'd love it if it said that.
And we get whatever we're eating. Might have even been fish and chips. Go sit on the beach and swoops down, has away with the food. Takes no prisoners. So, yeah. So then I got her a magnet which depicts that very thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, she doesn't love it.
Doesn't bring back happy memories.
She doesn't love it.
One other thing on the practical effects. The sound effects associated with the violence, so brilliant. They're just like boom.
Oh, you said about the cracking. The other one I love is when Marv goes up and he goes, "Harry, I'm at the top," and then falls through the fucking hole or whatever. Lands. Does he get hit with something? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Whatever. He stands up and he cracks his neck and he goes, "Wow, what a hole."
It's one of my favourite quotes of the whole film.
But it's after the cracking.
It's just the way he says "what a hole" as well. It's just so good.
What a hole.
There are some great lines in this as well. So, written by John Hughes. We all know John Hughes can do stuff. Wrote the first one, wrote this one, written any number of classic 80s and 90s films. But there's some great lines in here. And one of them, which is pretty dark, but where Harry's just shown, "I don't care if I get the chair, I'm killing that kid." Buzz, Biff, Butch, whatever you want to call him.
Well, that's a callback at this stage.
It is. Enough of this gooey show of emotion. Yeah, just a nice little thing. What kind of idiots do you have working here? The finest in New York.
Yes. Yeah.
All very funny. Wow, what a hole. Love that one.
Yeah.
And of course, Uncle Frank with the "Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, I'm going to slap you silly."
Yeah.
But a little subtle one, or more subtle. Subtle's probably not the right word. But when Harry goes to Marv, "Don't you remember what happened last year?" And he just goes, "Nope." So no, that's head trauma. Yeah, he's got serious damage up there. The amount of hits to the head he got last year, he's not remembering anything.
Have you seen those videos that someone's done on YouTube? And they've not just done it of Home Alone, but I suspect the Home Alone movies were the ones that triggered the series of assessing the damage caused like real world injuries, like what would really happen. And it says like how many times they would have died in each movie or whatever, like severe head trauma or like a likely fracture to the. Yeah. They're worth checking out. They're quite funny, but Home Alone 2, obviously more brutal.
The first brick dead.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Yeah,
you're not surviving that one.
Yeah. How many fingers am I holding up?
8.
I love that it's 8.
Not 3.
Just
not 4.
Random.
And Pesci's reaction even to that, where he's just like looks at the fingers. Yeah, very good. You know how I like talking about the title, Carl? Is this a bit of a spoiler?
Yes.
The title.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Why did they need the subtitle?
Do you think it's because they went Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Oh, well, I've seen that. And they were like, oh, we need to tell them what's lost in New York. Oh, New York this time.
It's different. It's not just a repeat. It's not just Home Alone again.
Yeah.
It's Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I mean, I know it's a sequel, but it does give away what's going to happen for the first 25 minutes of the film that they're setting up.
I mean, equally, I think you call it Home Alone, we know what's going to happen. The parents are going to leave the child.
Yeah, I mean,
in some way, shape.
Yeah, I did think that as well. Yeah, it's somewhat of a. But you don't know who's Home Alone. Could be anyone.
That's true. Yeah.
Could be the dad, just home alone, furiously masturbating.
Or she.
Or she. Speaking of length, 2 hours.
Yes,
longer than you'd think.
This one's like 15 minutes longer than the first one.
Doesn't feel it.
No, I don't think.
I was surprised it was 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the comparison now. In the first one, you've got a setup to do.
Yeah.
Which you don't have here. I mean, I know they do some setup for the particular device of where they're going to leave him this time, but you don't have that. Okay, so on paper you go, well, then this one will be shorter, right? Because you've got less to do. If you think back to the first one, what they have is they have setup, and then they have him
enjoying being alone and getting used to being alone.
You know, sort of enjoying being alone and trying to avoid the scary man next door.
Yeah.
Laying the seeds for the emotional sort of payoff. And then we get into the finale, the third act, which is the sort of the bag of tricks in the house and all the rest of it, right? Second one, we don't need as much setup. He's not at home, so it's not about like how is an 8-year-old coping at home and doing his own Christmas.
Yeah.
Can we extend the third act all the way? No. What they do instead is they introduce the hotel staff.
Yeah.
So now you've got a second set of antagonists. You've got a second set of antagonists to go, and it's brilliant. That, by the way, I'm sure we'll talk about that in plot, and certainly in cast for Tim Curry in particular. Is it Tim Curry?
Yeah.
The way you just I was like, have I said his name?
No, that was just a quick in my neck. You're fine. Carry on.
Wow, what a hole!
Anyway, yeah.
So you have actually, and I sort of agree. It is kind of a lazy sequel in that it's hitting all the same plot beats, and they do have an analog finale in terms of like the emotional core with the pigeon lady, and then they have got the third act, which is kind of the same. But at least that second set of antagonists is kind of new.
Yeah. Oh, it's essentially replaced the mum's journey back to him with John Candy, right? That whole section isn't there.
So they have sort of introduced something a little bit different here, which is maybe the justification for it taking a little bit longer. But I'm sort of view it still flows really well. It doesn't feel long. 1 hour 46 is the perfect length for these sort of films.
Yeah.
2 hours is maybe pushing it, but I think they kind of earn it.
Yeah, it feels like the last third, like the bit in the house, was longer as well in this than.
I think it'll probably be a little longer.
Yeah, it feels like they expanded it a little bit. But yeah, budget, Carl, 28 mil.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, made 359 million in the global box office, and that's pretty healthy.
Yeah,
pretty healthy.
That's pretty cheap, isn't it? Considering it was a sequel, you think some salaries would have been inflated, and
Macaulay Culkin's 27 million of that.
They've gone on location this time.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, you're not just on a set in a house, are you?
Yeah. That's frugal filmmaking. That.
Now I've got a did you know, Carl? It's quite a long did you know.
Go on then.
But did you know you can get a Home Alone 2 experience at the Plaza Hotel in New York?
You didn't know.
I'm going to read you the whole description because it's great.
Cheese pizza all to yourself.
Get lost in New York, Kevin McAllister style. Through this whimsical offer, guests of the new celebrity Ding Dang Dong stay at the world-renowned Plaza Hotel can live out all their Kevin dreams by recreating some of their favorite iconic scenes from the popular 90s film. Start your experience with an exciting 4-hour private limousine ride around New York City to visit the famous filming locations from the movie, including the Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, Central Park, Carnegie Hall, and Radio City Music Hall. Of course, no limousine ride would be complete without your very own delicious hot cheese pizza to savor while you relive Kevin's famous limo pizza scene. After you visited all the sightseeing locales Kevin saw and returned to your room with one of those little refrigerators you have to open with a key, make yourself cozy in your extra-large bed, Kevin style, and call down for your over-the-top ice cream sundae delivered right to your bed. 2 scoops? Make it 3. You're not driving.
It's such a shame that cost $1 million.
Do you want to guess how much, excluding the room, because I don't know how much the actual stay would be, how much just for the limo ride and the ice cream and the pizza?
I think 4 figures. I'm going to say 4 figures.
It's not 4 figures.
It's not 4 figures.
No.
So then what we're talking, like $700?
Yeah, but it's about 800 quid. Yeah.
800 quid?
Yeah, about that.
Well, is that not 4 figures?
Oh, maybe in dollars.
Yeah.
It's pretty much equal now, isn't it? There's not a lot of difference. But yeah, maybe it's close to 4 figures in dollars. But yeah, so that gets you the limo ride and the pizza. And then obviously you've got to stay in the hotel as well, which will be added on top of that. That is £800 for the limo, so you can have up to 7 or 8 people in it as well. So
$1,045.
There you go, 4 figures in dollars
for 800 quid. So
yeah, nailed it. So yeah, there you go. Do you fancy it?
I mean, absolutely. Won't ever be doing that. No. Yeah.
No. I mean, if you've got 7 people and you've got 1 cheese pizza in that limo, I'd be really pissed off. It'd be like my Greek thing all over again, where you get one little pilfering €4.50 donut balls or whatever between however many there are.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, you got anything else on production?
Yes, I have. So,
go for it.
The Ain't Much Better in Here kid thing, I want to call out because that is kind of like with the pigeon lady thing. They've really gone for that. Like, you put all the music on, you put the shots in the park to make him scared, and then he gets into the car and goes, it's a nightmare out there. Ain't much better in here, kid. The way he cuts round and everything, the way they deliver that, superb.
Yeah.
The scene with Kevin in the hallway after the I love you scene.
Where he mouths the...
Exactly that, where he mouths...
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Great. I mean, it's an upgrade in terms of the line on the first one, which is Happy Christmas, you filthy animal, and keep the change. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yeah. And I think this film, again, if we're talking about comparing the two, this film benefits from McCulkin being a couple of years older, from Kevin being a couple of years older.
Yeah, agreed.
He's very cute in the first one, but he's got a bit more sass. They can do a bit more of him in this film. Yeah. And that scene there is a sort of example where you go, you can do that now. You probably couldn't have done that as well with 8-year-old Kevin. But honestly, the biggest sort of testament to how good a production this is I can give is the whole Angels with Eden Filthier Souls thing. To go and make a fake... And they do this in the first one, of course. Yeah. To go and make a fake film...
Fake scene in the film, yeah.
Yeah, but you think that's a real film. Where can I watch this film? It's like, oh, no,
I genuinely thought it was real for years and years and years, yeah.
That's how you know you're dealing with greatness, when the made-up film for a joke looks this good. And hey, if it was real... Because he says the line, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, a load of dullards would be calling Angels with Even Filthier Souls their favourite Christmas movie, wouldn't they?
It's probably out there, mate. It's probably already out there.
Yeah.
Leo?
All right, well, let's play a game then, Carl. So we're going to do a Rob Schneider blind ranking. No, not really. We're not going to do that.
No, if Knockoff isn't in there, I'll be disappointed.
All right, Carl, play the song and all shall be explained. Never heard of Knockoff. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Somewhere in your memory should lie box office takings for these Christmas movies. All of the movies, all of the Christmas. All you need to do quiz. Guess high or
Have you found an effect?
That's just pitch. Just makes me sound like Gollum. I just thought it was quite fun. So yeah, it's a simple higher or lower game, Carl, based on global box office returns for Christmas movies.
I mean, I always stink the gaff out on these.
You do. It is true. But there are 10 higher or lows that you've got to get. We're going to start, as you need to do, with a starting card, right? In Play Your Cards, right? You need to starting card. We're going to start with Home Alone 2. From 1992, it got $359 million at the box office, as we've already covered there, all in dollars, all in $1 million, $359 million. A good taking. It's a solid, very, very successful film, right? How does it compare to Home Alone? Is Home Alone 1990 higher or lower?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Gosh, it's difficult, isn't it? Because on the one hand, you could go, oh, well, Home Alone generated a load of interest, which then saw more people flock to the cinema. On the other hand, you can go, yeah, but it's a sequel. Nobody goes, Well, I think I'm going to go with the first school of thought. I'm going to say Home Alone is lower than Home Alone 2.
It is incorrect. It's higher.
Good. We're off to a classic moving the needle start here.
There's $477 million, which is great guns, because that budget must have been even lower.
I mean, I sort of repeat the sentiment that you said either at the start or in an episode where we were talking about doing this episode. Who's seen Home Alone and then gone, nah. Won't bother with the second one, actually?
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
I don't know. I mean, we'll come to ratings at some point in the retro and stuff, but they're not exactly glowing. So maybe not everyone loves Home Alone as much as we do. Anyway, we've got Home Alone, $477 million. What about Love Actually, 2003?
You've not adjusted any of these for inflation?
No, not.
Yeah, okay.
Not adjusted.
Right, well, so, the recency, and there's quite a distance between these two. No, actually, there's not that much.
13 years.
Like,
13 years.
Yeah, okay. To be fair, not much you think. Also, Love Actually very British. Let's say that's lower.
It is lower. It's $246 million globally. Now we move on to one of my favourites of all time, The Muppet Christmas Carol, 1992. Is that higher or lower than Love Actually?
I think the fucking Americans go gaga for Muppets, so let's go. It's higher.
It's low. It's $32 million. Wow. Just 32.
It's like nothing.
Yeah. It's almost like it didn't get a very big release. All right. What about changing period of time, generations, as it were? It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. Higher or lower than $32 million?
Let's say higher.
It's lower. It's 16.
Good.
At this point, you maybe should just go opposite to what you think.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, only $16 million, which for 1946, no idea. Could be good. Who knows? I don't know anything. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You've got the decorations on the tree, Carl. 1989. Is it higher or lower than $16 million?
Is it the same?
Is it higher or lower? That's the...
Yeah, I know you say that, and then you'll inevitably drop one. It's the same.
I don't do such dirty tricks
higher than
anymore.
I mean, again, sequels. Christmas Vacation was a play on Vacation movie, it's a separate thing, and then the European Vacation. I don't know. Let's say fuck it. Let's say lower.
It's higher. 78 million.
Yeah.
This is fun. Okay, how about The Grinch from 2000?
Well, I mean,
so this is the Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Grinch.
I mean, it must be higher than 78. It must be.
It is higher. $348 million.
Oh, good. I'm glad you cut me off there because I wasn't done speaking.
Were you going to go lower?
I was undoubtedly going to talk myself out of it. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's a bit of a gimme there. Okay, so one of your favourites, The Polar Express, 2004, 4 years after The Grinch. Was it higher or lower?
What was The Grinch? Sorry, just
348.
Ooh, no. I think. I mean, what's the hook as well? There's no hook. Polar Express. So let's say lower.
It is lower, 320.
Yeah,
not a lot lower.
Yeah, close.
Quite a close one. Okay, then we go to 2003 for Elf.
Yeah, people inexplicably love Will Ferrell, don't they? So let's go higher.
It's lower. It's $231 million for that one. Now, a much more recent one. The most recent Christmas film with a big release, Red One, 2024.
I would imagine that's a bit of a turkey. So let's go lower.
It is lower, $186 million with a $200 million budget.
Yeah.
And then finally, you'll be pleased to know, The Grinch 2018 version. Is it higher or lower than Red One at $186 million?
I've seen that. That's Cumberbatch, isn't it?
I have literally no idea. It's completely animated, isn't it?
Yeah. Cumberbatch narrates The Grinch. It's fine. Let's... what was the figure?
186.
Nah, let's go lower.
It is higher.
Yeah, of course.
It's actually the highest grossing Christmas film of all time.
What?
$514 million.
No.
Yep. Fact.
Jesus Christ.
Home Alone's the second with 477. So yeah. So you got you got a grand total of 3 out of 10, Carl. Yeah. I didn't even go that low with my rank. I just said less than 5. So you're Sticky Bandit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. There you go. Well, there you go. That was Home Alone, lower or higher?
I mean, I gave The Grinch 3 stars out of 5, which isn't terrible.
The 2018 one?
Yeah, 2018 one. But the highest grossing film, I mean, that's a...
highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. I mean, it's 2018, so obviously you're factoring in the fact that everything is just more expensive anyway. But still.
I said that it was not as sinister as the Carrie version and makes for a much more fun and perhaps funnier film. I'm not a massive fan of the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch, to be honest. His grumpiness is played for laughs a lot better here. Cumberbatch doing an unrecognisably good job with the voiceover too.
You don't like him though, do you?
I don't like Cumberbatch, no. I finished my review by saying it's not groundbreaking, probably didn't need to be made, but it's a completely inoffensive accompaniment to your Christmas. Or, in other words, the most popular Christmas film of all time. But there we go.
Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
Okay, let's move on to the plot. And as you said, somewhat playing the hits from the first movie to a degree.
So much so that my first plot note is from Home Alone.
What's that?
Yeah, so I did watch them back to back. As you said, I've got a little muddle up here. I just noted how chock full of Christmas spirit Home Alone is. And obviously that extends to the franchise, 1 and 2.
There isn't it, yeah.
Because there aren't any more.
1 and 2 a franchise? Yeah.
But like Kevin's desire to have a Christmas, brilliant John Candy coming in to do a good turn, the parking lot Santa.
The parking
lot Santa? This is in
Santa?
Home Alone.
Oh, right, yeah.
Who he sort of, collars.
Just having a crafty cigarette, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But the parking lot Santa gives him Tic Tacs because, as he says, well, look, no, everyone should have something when they see Santa.
Yeah.
These films are just chock full of Christmas spirit. And yeah, that's all from the first one. But Kevin essentially keeps disarming people and finding his way through just for his love of Christmas. I want everybody to be happy and get along. Lovely.
Yeah, and very, very nice. He doesn't want to go to Florida for Christmas.
Yeah,
it's
what's your thoughts on that?
Hot and whatever. What, having Christmas in a
tropical location?
Well, I've never done it, so I wouldn't mind trying it just to see what it's like. So,
what are we talking about here?
So I flirted.
What are we talking about here?
I flirted a little bit because we were hosting Christmas this year, or that we weren't going anywhere for Christmas this year, going, well, could we go away for Christmas this year and go somewhere sunny and go somewhere nice and warm and have that kind of Christmas? I kind of did go off that quite quickly. I think whilst the kid's still young, I want the at-home Christmas. I want the Christmas feel that you get. Maybe when they get a bit older and they're a bit less into that sort of thing, or you don't have the big gifts and stuff that you have to be. You cart them around, or anyway, you just have a gift certificate for whatever they have. So yeah, I wouldn't be adverse to trying it, but I think it would be weird because it's the day, right? It's the actual Christmas day. Being away for the Christmas period, no problem with that at all. For Christmas Day, waking up, what you're doing, what you eating. You're not with family. Well, you're with some family, I guess, but you're not with that thing. I don't know. Yeah. Have you done it?
We nearly accidentally did it the other year.
Oh yeah, because your flights got all screwed up, right?
No, it wasn't. It was
Cuba.
It was COVID. Yeah. So we were very, very close to Christmas, and had one of us tested positive, the isolation period would have kept us in Cuba over Christmas.
That's without the kids.
We went without the kids to Cuba, and we'd sort of said to ourselves, because it was so cheap, because,
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. We'd sort of said to ourselves, like, well, look, let's do it. And if one of us tests positive, then the other one will just be going home.
Mm-hmm.
And, the kids are not going to be without us for Christmas. We got that completely wrong, because information was a bit thin on the ground. It's like, no. If one of you tests positive, one of you will be in an isolation hotel, and the other one will be confined to your room in your existing hotel. You will not be allowed to leave the country. And we nearly accidentally did it, because the people we basically caught it off this couple that we went to a meal with, went to the show with. Yeah, if you like, yeah. They were much, much older than us.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Hell of a piece. But we basically caught it off this couple, and they ended up being isolated over the Christmas period, and we ended up being isolated at home because my wife tested positive when we got back. So, we absolutely dodged the bullet.
Yeah, that could have a day earlier, basically.
So, we needed it accidentally. The idea doesn't appeal. And honestly, it's kind of what you just said. First of all, with the kids, you got to keep to the sort of, more traditional side of it, I think. You've only got so many chances to do that. The other thing is, you're not in your own home. And I think you need home or family at Christmas, to me. And I just don't like the idea of, all these staff are working on their Christmas and serving me food.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. Going, we've never gone anywhere out for Christmas dinner as well. It's always been
we haven't
done it at a house. What we talked about previously, before my brother bought a bigger house that could fit us in, was to go somewhere and sort of rent a place.
Yeah.
And do it that way. Yeah. I think that's maybe even the most stressful version of a Christmas away, because you have to do everything yourself in an unfamiliar environment, and you've got everyone that's travelling to a place, so you don't have all of that stuff. Nice. We backed away from it. I think everything was overpriced at that period of time. But I'm kind of with Kevin. I think Florida for Christmas wouldn't feel the same as, well, they're in Chicago, right? Yeah. So it's going to be snowy and lovely. Christmas. Yeah. So I'm with him. I'm with him on that.
Yeah, me too.
Especially where they ended up. I mean, Jesus.
Yes.
Like a death motel even. Looked like a motel.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing, utterly horrendous treatment of Kevin again. That boy needs to get himself a social worker.
I know, the big fallout. Kevin ostracised again through very little fault of his own.
Oh, and the line his mum says...
Less fault of his own in this one than last time.
Yeah, the line his mum says when he's having a tantrum and wanting to be low, well, you got your wish last year, maybe you'll get it again this year. Wow. Can I watch this back to back, right? So that trauma was still very fresh in my mind.
It's literally a year earlier, in their timeline as well.
Yeah. She knows they're getting on the flight the next day. Talk about tempting fate. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's funny because actually I think she brings a lot of the heart and emotion of the separation and stuff and that. But in that instance, you're kind of chilly. Yeah. She throws in a Kevin nice and early, which is a nice little nod back to the first one as well. What I do like is they do play with it a little bit as well, though, don't they? Because there's similarity, but they change it up a bit. So they're late for the plane again. Everyone's rushing around the house to that classic music from the first one. Which I'm sure appeared in Jingle All the Way, by the way.
Oh, right, okay.
Sure, I noticed it the other day when I watched that. Then they go to the van and they're counting the tickets, and they're like, oh, they're missing one. And they're playing with that audience expectations, but then they subvert them. No, he's here this time. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong here?
Well, also, going back to your Kevin note, when she does the Kevin this time, the one where she realises they left him, she faints this time. Yeah. Which is, I thought was quite nice touch. And again, it's in keeping with that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Suez, we're going to do all the same stuff, but we're just do a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Just go a bit bigger.
Yeah. But I quite like how they do the mix-up this time, because you don't have to suspend disbelief too much in how he gets on the wrong flight. There's nothing too elaborate going on. He follows a guy who looks a bit like his dad from behind.
Yes.
That's what she said. And having the headphones on to drown out the French guy, and then miss the announcement of the destination. It's just a nice little touch. And the mix up with the boarding cards and stuff, and just like, oh. I mean, it's complete. If you put that in a modern sense, it's just ridiculous.
Well, that's
now,
because the airport's so different.
Precisely. Right?
And I've got a note on that, right? Airport behaviour.
Mm.
I don't mind the airport, right?
Yeah,
I like being in the airport. To me, the airport is just the pub before you get on the flying pub.
Before you then get
before
to
you
the
get
sunny
to the
pub.
actual pub. Yeah, the sunny pub, that's right. Airport is the pub with no time zone before the flying pub, before the sunny pub. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
so I don't mind. To me, an airport is, obviously there's procedural elements to it.
Yeah.
But it is just, you're in a restaurant or bar or cafe that you could be anywhere in like a shopping mall. It doesn't matter. I like the airport.
Yeah, I'm very neutral on the airport, I would say.
But why is it so many people lose the ability to put one foot in front of the other?
I know. People get very stressed out at airports.
This is what I mean.
As well.
But why?
Yeah, I don't know. So we recently, when we were coming back from Greece, from Athens, and they started to instigate like different checks and stuff. And there was basically, you went through security and stuff, and then when you went to your gate, there was then a whole passport control thing that you had to go through with a massive queue before you could get onto your plane. So there was lots of flights leaving at the same time, and there was this big queue, and they were doing that thing where they were going, okay, well, these flights need to leave now. So they were calling people out from the queue with that flight. Now, people couldn't just stand there and just wait, right, and go like, look, the queue is getting there. You'll get on your flight. Like, there's this many people. They're not going to just leave without this many people. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
But people were getting stressed out. People weren't liking it because the guy was calling out a flight, and then they were going, "Oh, I'm on this flight," and they're like, "No, go back there." And then people were lifting up the barriers and just going through onto the fast lane and stuff. The guy was getting very het up, and then people go, "What about this flight? Is this flight?" No. I've not called that flight. You just carry on queuing. And then people got to like, I don't know, 5 or 6 people from the end, and then their flight was being called, and the guy was just like, well, yeah, close enough. Like, it's literally, you'd be quicker just staying where you are than coming out. No, they weren't happy about that either. They were getting very upset. Lots of chuntering and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's fine. Look,
it's always husbands chuntering at wives, whilst wives are thinking, you're such a prick.
And to be fair, it was, they said, like, get to the gate an hour before because there's the queue or whatever. And we did get there an hour, and we basically got through and then onto the plane. So it did literally take that long. Yeah. So I imagine there would be some people that are pretty stressed. But then some guy played it absolutely perfectly, right? So there's a little smoking room, and as we started queuing, he was in there puffing away or whatever. And then just as we started queuing, he pops out of there. They called his flight as the urgent thing. He goes straight to the front and hops on and just like, well, this guy knows.
Yeah.
This guy knows how it works.
Frequent flyer right there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's worse. Security. Security is a fucking nightmare. And not because security is a nightmare, because people are fucking idiots. And baggage claims, they always do. How things have changed, because the way the airport seems to work here is they jump in a taxi, and then when they get to the
checked
airport,
in at the curb.
Yeah, they get checked to the airport. They just hop to the gate while some other cunt takes care of everything.
Yeah.
No check-in, no security, nothing.
Fantastic. Pre-terrorism.
Yeah.
This is how it works. See, I can't remember how it was pre-September 11th, right?
I never flew.
Never?
No.
Oh, see, I definitely had, but I can't remember because I
never
was
flew.
Like 15 max. You never flew before you were. No. Oh, wow. You're making up for lost time.
Guilty is charged.
But anyway, let's get back to the movie.
So
you don't have to suspend disbelief too much. I like it. I think it's quite good writing. With the French guy starts babbling at him, and he just puts his headphones on just as they're announcing the fact that this flight is going to New York. It's a nice little. It's a simple thing, right? It's not too elaborate. It's all very good. One thing that
it's believable from his point of view. I would say. Or is it more unbelievable than what they did in the first one, or is it exactly the same in that they've just miscounted? Yeah. The problem is, you would think, having fucked up so badly a year ago...
You're staying with me, son.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing you. You are not leaving my side.
I mean, look, they're both bad parents, unforgivably negligent, but at least she takes action.
Yeah.
he's just completely fucking useless.
Hey, have you seen how much cheddar he's providing for that family?
Well,
come on.
There is that.
Like,
he's obviously gone, look, love, who's paying for all this?
Yeah, humans don't traffic themselves.
I work hard. Yeah. Is that what he does?
Human drug trafficking.
Yeah. I work hard. You've got a lovely house, all these holidays. We're in first class. That's costing about 8 times what all these. We're paying for my brother. Is it her brother?
It's his, I think it's his brother.
We're paying for my brother because he's a freeloading shyster.
Yeah.
I draw the line at having to look for my own child.
Yeah.
Or even count him onto the plane.
He provided the sperm for his 18 kids, and he's providing the money to support them.
I think he's only got 2 kids.
The giant mansion. No, he's got more than 2, surely. It's not just Buzz and Thingy, you know?
Has he got a sister? He's one of those.
I don't know. There's quite a lot of them.
I thought the rest of them were Frank's.
Frank, you dog.
He's bald, isn't he? The testosterone in that man. Unbelievable.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he increased testosterone.
I've got testosterone. That's good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not in chest hair, but you haven't got any of that.
I've got some. Spotted another one the other day.
Hey!
So yeah, he's somehow amazingly rich, but there we go. Yeah, not a great father, but it does the parenting side of things. I think they do a lovely little scene in the police station when they're in Florida when they're talking to the policeman, where they do a little they kind of do like this little like jokey thing with him. Funny enough, we've never lost our luggage. And there's just the stony faced policeman who's like, yeah. And they just know, they're just thinking like, yeah, we are horrible.
Yeah, we're terrible people.
And I think that's where it builds on the first one, where it's like, yeah, this has he ever been at home? Has he ever been at home alone before? And they just give that look to each other, go, well, yeah, but it's a different situation this time. It's not exactly the same. So I thought it was a nice little scene. But yeah, but then we get to New York. We've talked about him getting to there. He gets to the Plaza Hotel. He does his brilliant Kevin thing using his talk boy, which, by the way, had on my Christmas list for years.
Yes.
Never got it.
No.
Every year in the Argos catalogue, circling that bad boy. Never got it. Oh, I wanted that.
I was trying to tell my kids the other day about the Argos catalogue. They're like, you did what? I was like, this was the most fun
and the Radio Times thing.
activity of... yeah, that was the most fun activity. What do you mean there are only 5 channels? They won't get that. Most fun activity all year. And they're just like, you did what? Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that was how the Christmas list got made. You just circle the Argos catalogue.
Well, exactly.
There you go,
yeah, right. So, yes, plot beat for beat in a lot of ways. Like we've said, extra set of antagonists in the hotel. That's all good stuff. There is definitely an attempt to recapture the old man Marley with the pigeon lady.
Yes, less successful, this one.
This is what I was coming on to. This is one of the ways where I would go, oh, do you know what? The emotional heft in Home Alone is 100%. Better, and it's because of that. It's because the pigeon lady doesn't work as well as Elma.
Her story just doesn't cut it with Marley's. She's not as scary. Although, to be fair, I remember when I was watching this as a kid, she was a lot scarier.
Yeah.
I remember warts.
Yeah.
She doesn't have warts.
No.
She's actually got quite a sweet, innocent face.
Yeah.
Below not a lot of actual like grime and grease, to be fair. She's quite normal looking. So I was a bit scarier, but they try and go the same way as with Marley. But Marley's just scarier looking with the shovel and the boots and and things like that. And they build up that longer.
Well, I mean,
it's not. He doesn't see Pigeon Lady and then go back and go back. Yeah. He sees Pigeon and immediately goes, "You're probably right."
I'm kind of happy to accept that she is scarier. That was my memories of it as a child, as you just said. It's just that a thing doesn't resonate the same, and it doesn't get the same resolution at the end.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So when I sort of thought about it, I do wonder if I'm in the space of going. I probably agree that Home Alone's the better film because it's got the originality. And you must reward the originality.
Yeah.
And the emotional heft
yeah,
is better in the first one. So whilst I prefer Home Alone 2, for good reason, I probably would say...
I've rated Home Alone higher than Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I think that's where I'd be heading to too. Anyway, we can discuss that in the retro. But Yeah, I don't think that particular bit of the plot
it does
is
come
as
down to
strong.
her story as well, because even the "why you alone" thing, and it's just a little bit weaker. It's just kind of like, oh well, yeah, no, I got dumped basically, and then I rejected everyone, and then that was it.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because it's also like a bigger issue. Like Home Alone's not going to be tackling the homelessness on our streets anytime soon, is it? Whereas, my Marley's got a nice, relatable issue that we can all.
Yeah,
you've just had a falling out, and
yeah.
and then of course the wonderfully sweet kids' perspective of like, well, that's not the most important thing here.
Yeah, who cares? Come on.
Yeah. He ain't fixing homelessness anytime soon, is he? Bless him.
Yeah, so that is the.
It doesn't work as well.
That is the one area that it's definitely weaker on.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. So the hotel stuff's all great. We have the angels with even filthier souls.
Yeah.
Which we've kind of mentioned the smooching with Cliff, and just that
you've been smooching with everybody.
And then you got the "We love you" bit that finishes it. And
I love you. Oh, by the way, I love Tim Curry early on. It's a simple line, but it's just that, have a lovely day. It's just the way he says that.
He's just got to stick so far up his arse, doesn't he?
Yeah, you fucking shit-eating grin that you've got.
Yeah. He plays it perfectly. He does. Are you ready to get to the Home Alone house?
I'd love to get to the Home Alone house.
So, we've talked about the bricks, actual death.
Oh, yeah.
So funny, though.
Amazing.
Goes on to the staples, staple in the butt, staple in the cock, staple in the face.
It's always been the one
The
across
nose.
the bridge of the nose that does for me. You just...
The removal of that's so great as well, though. Because the sound effect associated with all of that, particularly the staples, is very, very good. It hits the same beats of the first movie, but it doesn't feel repetitive. But what you mentioned it already, but it's made by Marv and Harry's resistance to falling for the same tricks as last year, while simultaneously still falling for all the same tricks with the paint cans and the post on the stairs in particular.
Oh, I tell you what, the paint as well. It's always the paint in the mouth.
Oh,
that I've looked at.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just it still works brilliantly. All of that stuff, I was laughing out loud again.
Yeah, I was in stitches. I was so happy watching it all. It was so good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. One thing on the plot, the time frame that's covered in this movie compared to the first one, shorter period of time. So he arrives on the 23rd. He has one night. Then it's the 24th, and it's the shenanigans that's going on with Christmas Eve, and then they've got the following Christmas morning. I think that's really smart because obviously they're coming from Paris in the first movie. The practicalities of getting back to Paris and the complications and stuff means you can spread that out over a longer period of time. And the fact that he's at home as well, you say you have all that first part of getting set up with being home alone, the joy of it, and all of that. So I think it's really clever that it's so shortened down that period so it doesn't feel ridiculous.
Yeah.
And let's say dispenses with Kate's journey back to Kevin. And I think if they hadn't done that, like the lack of John Candy would have really been apparent.
Yeah.
As well, if they tried to do the same sort of thing but with someone else or in some other way, it would have been this is a really poor equivalent to it. So yeah.
Well, I think they play it for laughs more this time around.
Yeah.
Because the John Candy bits are nice.
It's nice. It's a nice thing.
Rather than the conflict and the laughs that what they've
Polka,
replaced
polka,
it
polka.
with. Yeah. Minor Daniel Stern note. I think Marv's got a little bit more to do this time, maybe, than in the first one.
Yeah.
But I like him with the lady in New York. Well, hello. And then doesn't he do a bit of a French?
It's like it doesn't say Mon Chéri. It's something like that. Yeah, there's definitely some French involved.
Because Harry, Joe Pesci, is playing this completely straight.
Yeah.
Straight in the vein of, Hoffman and Hook. Because obviously absurdities is happening around him, but he's playing straight. Yeah. It's a big performance, but it's straight. Harry's a buffoon.
Yeah.
Marv's a buffoon. And those little flourishes like that, I thought were really, really funny. And I appreciated
Smell that, Marv?
More in this.
Freedom.
It's fish.
It's freedom. Okay, it's freedom. And it's fish.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Very good.
He's an idiot. It's great.
Yeah.
Cheeks?
Okay, let's get to the cast then. And I'm not going to start with Kevin McAllister. I'm going to start with the double act that is Marv and Harry, Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci. Because I'm going to treat these two as one, because they are a great comedy double act. Little and large, smart-ish and stupid.
Yes.
They play off each other so well. And they are both play it so committed. Like, you could forgive them. It's a sequel. They've already done this for kind of phoning it in. And they totally don't phone it in. They are absolutely on board with this. Yeah. And I think I prefer them in this movie to the first one as well. Both their reactions to the violence, their timing for everything is just bang on. And the physical comedy is just so good. I love it. And also, Pesci in particular, but both of them, they managed the right level of just slightly menacing.
Oh yeah.
Like they aren't just clowns.
Well, I think Joe Pesci's inspired casting. I mean, it's not the first comedic role he's done. But I think he's inspired casting, and it's why I keep putting him up for stuff when we do the recasting in other films. When you just go, oh, we need someone to play this menacing sort of chatterbox, sort of motormouth guy, but will also be really funny.
Yeah,
you'll also bring an element of it.
Funny how?
Exactly. He's just absolutely fantastic at it. Like I'm a clown, like I'm here at a mule show.
Yeah. I think that they're both fantastic. And, going back to Pesci, I would have only known him from this for so long.
He was definitely my introduction to this.
Yeah.
I think I watched My Cousin Vinny at a very young age as well.
I didn't watch that till much later.
But
and then obviously when Goodfellas came out, I think that was my proper introduction to him in a adult movie, as it were. Like
that would have been mine too,
movie.
yeah. So imagine that. So I watched Home Alone 2 and
My Cousin
Home
Vinny.
Alone, My Cousin Vinny, and then watch Goodfellas. What the fuck's Joe Pesci doing? What have they done to Joe Pesci?
Exactly.
Isn't he mean in this?
Yeah. What about Kevin then? So Macaulay Culkin, we've already said he's 2 years older. It gives him a bit more to do.
Yeah, he's really cute in the first one. He's very good in this one.
I think he's the apex child actor.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else who does a performance like this at the age, like for all of that's involved with it. You got the feeling thing, you got the comedy of it. I think he goes toe to toe with the adults, and the adults do proper big performances. Whether that be Curry, whether that be Pesci and Stern, or whatever. You don't see him as, and how I always start. My default child actors are they an irritating little twerp? Yeah, and definitely not. I think he's particularly fantastic in this.
He's really good.
And what a run he was on. Uncle Buck, Home Alone 1, 2, My Girl, Richie Rich. Less to say Richie Rich. But
I've rewatched Richie Rich not that long ago.
Yeah?
And it's very pleasant.
Okay.
It is right out of that same stable of sort of 90s feel-good sort of films.
And then it just disappears. Pretty much. For a number of years, but... Yeah.
Well, he sort of retired, didn't he?
Yeah, that's my dream. Retire at 20. That'd be nice. But yeah, he's great. What about Tim Curry? Concierge. I love how the naming of characters in this film, by the way. They don't give a shit about names. Concierge, Pigeon Lady.
Yeah.
Bellman. Not even Bellboy for Rob Schneider. It's just Bellman.
Is it Bellman?
Yeah. Tim Curry.
I mean, yeah, incredible.
Delicious.
Yes.
He's a delicious little... this is little lip-curling...
Yeah, again, like I've said,
coward.
That shit-eating grin. And you're just like, oh, you... Yeah. And all he's really trying to do, just trying to do his job, isn't he? That's all he's really trying to do.
Yeah, he's trying to do his job whilst also having a little power trip.
Yeah, it's not your money, is it? Who cares if he's defrauding the credit card company?
Yeah, his absolute glee at having caught him and then getting taken down down to size by the parents coming. Sorry, you did what? No, yeah, about that, yeah. But yeah, he's also mildly menacing. Still as well. So he's not just a complete buffoon as well. Like you could see how a kid would be a bit. By them.
Well, there's that bit where they literally transform him into the Grinch, don't they?
Yes,
which is very cool.
But he's got that face though, hasn't he?
Because he looks exactly like the Grinch.
You could definitely do the Grinch. Yeah. You wouldn't even need like mocap or a suit. You just paint him green, sorted. Yeah. But his comedy moments as well, like they go into the hotel room with the shower and then do and the reactions to that, and the reaction the following morning as well.
Where he's snivelling.
The snivelling. And then we've obviously already talked about the angels with even filthier souls part as well. So yeah, he is grand. Rob Schneider, Bellman.
Idiotic scumbag. Lovely.
Oh, he's perfect for this.
Yeah, it really is.
Perfectly cast in this. Interesting. He was looking through his IMDb. So this is his highest ranking thing he's ever been in. His average is about 5.5.
That's what happens when you attach yourself to Adam Sandler.
Yeah. He's got 96 credits and his average is 5.5.
That's what happens when you attach yourself to Adam Sandler.
Although I do have a weakness for Juice Bigelow, Male Gigolo. I've not seen it as an adult, and I don't plan to, because it will ruin any kind of weird fond memories I have of it as watching it as a teenager. But there we go. Rob Schneider, he perfectly cast in this.
Yeah.
Pigeon Lady, we've all already talked about. Bit fine, but just doesn't have the emotional heft. Catherine O'Hara as Kate McAllister. Mm-hmm. So she does make me feel that emotion when she's sort of tracking him down and stuff. And I think to get any kind of, because this is, you could say it's ostensibly like a silly comedy, but you do get particularly in the first one, but in this one as well, you do get the emotional feels from it.
Totally. I think she's fucking horrible. The way she fucking mistreats Kevin at the start and then even has the barb at him, the line that she gives him.
Yeah, basically taunts him.
Somehow I still wish that she were my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're getting reunited by the Christmas tree, and she's going to be at the Christmas tree and stuff. Still gets me.
Yeah.
Still good. I like it. But also really good at the comedy side of things with the police station.
Yeah.
Or previously mentioned. Anyone else you want to call out?
Well, John Hurt. Peter McAllister.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking useless, but somehow I still wish he was my dad.
Live in a mansion.
Yeah. There's one more.
Buzz, Devin Ratray.
Oh, well, I mean, look, brilliant performance.
Fantastic bastard.
Right out of the Biff school of bully, as we've said.
Well, he's also just a massive shithouser as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like that, beat that, you little trout sniffer.
Yeah, he's awful.
So good.
Absolutely awful, and he's really good at it. Yeah, he is. The only one I'd like to call out is Dana Ivey, who's the desk clerk. She's basically Tim Curry's female version or whatever, I guess. She doesn't get as much to do as Tim Curry does in this. But
she really that first scene where she books him in and then tries to stop him at the lift, isn't it? That's basically
and she's part of the
the crew.
She's part of the crew that does that. But she's just fulfilling that same sort of role that Tim Curry is, and she's similarly as menacing and similarly sort of just as creepy. And I think she's fantastic.
Uncle Frank, I just wanted Jerry Baman as well. He is brilliant.
Classic shyster.
Yeah. One of the best lines with the get out of here, you little pervert, or I'm going to slap you silly.
Yeah.
But he's such an arsehole. And it was such great fun. Like his reaction.
Such a freeloader, man.
He's a freeloader, he's a cheapskate. His reaction in the show as Biff Butch is Buzz is doing essentially bullying Kevin in front of everyone.
Again afterwards as well, because he's like, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know whether it was an accident or what, but it was really fucking funny or whatever. Yeah. It doesn't say fucking, that'd be weird, would it? It's like, whoa, Frank! Just chill out, will you? Lay off the eggnog. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I mean, he plays it so well. I think again, he's even more so in this one than in the first one as well. You got some recasting, Carl?
Yeah. No, spoiler alert. I could not do Macaulay Culkin and Kevin McAllister.
Not well. No, the only one I could come up with, I was basically looking at child actors of about the same time, and who was kind of coming up, was Elijah Wood.
Yeah, but what was he actually doing at that stage? Because
largely TV work before he kind of got. He was like a known actor. He was coming up. I think. Not even sure he'd done his first film though.
Yeah, because I did a Google for actors at that age, and he came up. So I don't think he's been anything. No. The other one I sort of toyed with is Edward Furlong.
It's same, yeah.
Who was a couple of years older. No, 1 year older. Obviously, Edward Furlong played John Connor in Terminator.
Yeah.
The problem is he's not as sort of cute and innocent.
Yeah,
he plays No, I have seen him in a couple of roles where he plays a more sort of like where he's not playing a dickhead. I suppose I should say. But yeah, he's not Macaulay Culkin.
No, that's it. Struggled with that one for sure. Okay, what about Daniel Stern?
Randy Quaid.
Why not?
Yeah, Randy Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid's a great shout actually. Yeah, he would definitely. We
need a buffoon, Randy Quaid.
So, John C. Reilly. Back in the early 90s, he's tall, he's gangly, he's got the kind of crazy wackiness that you can get for
I mean, Marv. I like John C. Reilly. He is very Marv. I don't think he got cast, would he, because of what was he doing around that time?
I don't know. I'd discover him, mate. Put him in there.
I mean, maybe, because what was Daniel Stern doing at that time? I don't know. I don't know either. So, yeah, don't mind it then.
Okay, Pesci.
You can go Danny DeVito.
Because he's short.
And it is, short motor mouth.
Yeah.
The problem with Danny DeVito is I don't think he plays it quite as straight. I mean, he would play it quite as straight, but I don't think he comes across quite as straight. Not that he can't be menacing, but I think he just naturally comes across as a bit more buffoonish than Harry and Pesci does. So I got Bob Hoskins.
I put Bob Hoskins. Yeah. That was exactly my same sort of thinking. I was just like...
Again, Motormouth, he's got a bit menace about him.
He's shown in... I was going to say Peter Rabbit. In Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where he's able to do the sort of slapstick, cartoony thing, but it's essentially a straight guy in that as well, playing it serious. So you could kind of see him doing a similar sort of turn here to good effect. I've got Tim Curry recast as well.
Go on.
Richard E. Grant.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You got one?
Yeah, I did think about Richard E. Grant. I've gone for Alan Rickman.
Rickman? Yeah, he'd be even a bit more sinister.
He would be more sinister than Richard E. Grant. I'm not sure if he'd be more sinister than Tim Curry.
Yeah.
But, quite like... I can see all the lines in Tim Curry's mouth coming out of Alan Rickman's mouth. I think.
Yeah. I
mean, Richard E. Grant's not a bad shout either, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that. Good 2 options. Anyone else did you do? Done the whole shebang?
No. So, John Hurd, Peter McAllister, Daniel Day-Lewis. I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy! I've abandoned my boy!
I should have expected it.
Catherine O'Hara, Kate McAllister, I've gone for Daniel Day-Lewis in a wig. I've abandoned my child! I think that worked quite well. And that's it.
That's it? Okay, good stuff.
Phony Bob?
What about any changes, Carl?
I don't know what you would do.
But...
It's the pigeon lady.
Yeah, it's exactly it.
And I say I don't know what you would do, right? Because, right, and I did some Googling. Yeah, she needs some sort of resolution. Yeah. So I went to Reddit, had a bit of a Google, all the rest of it. A lot of people sort of agreeing. And then I went to ChatGPT, and this is interesting, right? And I said, why doesn't the pigeon lady work as well as Old Man Marley? And it spewed whatever bollocks it spewed out. And then it went, they did originally script Pigeon Lady to have a clearer resolution.
Okay.
Ideas kicked around were the McAllister family helping her,
right?
her, finding a home, whatever, all the rest of it. But Christopher Columbus, the director, cut those ideas because he thought that was too perfect and actually detracted from the emotional heft. And he thought the message was better if it remained hopeful rather than having a clear resolution. And I said, oh, that's interesting. What are your sources for these earlier drafts of this script?
It's made up.
It had completely made it up.
Love it.
Completely made it up.
I've got no other changes. That's basically my same thing. I would get ChatGPT to make up a better ending.
Yeah, so I don't know. Right, so obviously ChatGPT is bollocks, but it does kind of hit upon the problem of you leave the ending as it is, or her resolution as it is, open-ended, unsatisfactory. You give her one and it's cliche and doesn't work.
You give her one, do you?
Hey! Oh.
It's cliched ending. Kevin McAllister absolutely boning the pigeon lady.
I think that'll do, actually. Let's do that.
Cliff?
All right, Carl. So is it a classic? Based on the rewatch, talking about today, are we still happy? Actually, no. Backtrack. We haven't actually proposed this as a classic in our classics collection yet. We proposed Home Alone.
Oh, we did. That's right.
We haven't actually proposed Home Alone 2. So this is, just against all kind of protocol that we make up as we go along.
Yeah.
Who cares? Is it a classic, though?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Better be, isn't it? We just spent an hour and a half talking about it.
I mean, I think it is. I don't have much time for people who want to be disparaging about this because it is.
No, you don't have much time for people. Full stop. Let's be fair.
Well, because it's just ripping off Home Alone, because it's just rerunning it. Yes, it is. Yes, I agree. The emotional heft doesn't hit the same. I think this is funnier. I think the violence in this is better and arguably more iconic. I mean, really, the nail in the foot from the first one.
Oh yeah.
After that, everything's coming from this.
Yeah.
The bricks, the electrocution. He's dressed like a chicken. The staples in the thing.
Wait, the chicken is the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here again.
You just get what you want is just a combination of the two films.
This is how I watched them. It was the best evening of my life. No, yeah, it's a classic for me. I think it's brilliant.
Great, and no needle has been moved in talking about this. We've realised it's a complete shit show, so that's good. Carl, you got anything else?
No.
Then that is all we've got. So if we moved the needle for you this week, or even if we didn't, please do rate us, follow, subscribe, and give us a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It really does neglect the algorithm and get us out there to a larger, more independent audience. Our Bluesky, Instagram, and Twitter is MTN MoviePod. YouTube channel is at Movie the Needle, and you can also find our page on Facebook and some very occasional TikToks at movie.the.needle. All details in the show description, so please, as always, follow and comment wherever you are. Join us next week as we look back on the 3 episodes from this month. No, we don't. Nope, that's not happening. This is December. Join us next week as we do...
Life of Pi?
Yeah, Life of Pi. Yeah, it must be a Life of Pi. Or Road to Perdition. It's one of the two. What are we doing? I can't remember. Instead of what we're doing next week?
We're not sure yet.
We're not sure what we're doing next week.
I'll probably just skirt past it, to be honest.
Join us next week. Yeah. So for me and Carl, it's goodbye.
Goodbye.
Carl, have you ever left your kids home alone?
2 young girls? What sort of parent do you think I am?
Well, you say that, but where are they right now?
Now that you mention it, I'm not so sure.
Let's ask this guy. I bet he'd know.
Down the hall and to the left.